In this video, I'm going to show you a program that will help highlight your mouse pointer when you're teaching either remotely or maybe projecting onto a whiteboard in a classroom. It's very useful and it'll help students see exactly what you're clicking on and what you're typing in. Let's go have a look. One of the challenges I can have if I'm remote teaching or if I'm projecting my screen onto a whiteboard in the classroom is that sometimes students have a hard time seeing my mouse. So there's a number of things I can do to make it easier. I could increase the size of the mouse. I can put on mouse tails, different things that you can do in the Windows operating system. But I found this very interesting little program called PointerFocus. And you can go to their website. So if you go to the PointerFocus website, you can download the tool here, and it's inexpensive to buy. It's about $12, and it might just be a solution that's useful for you. So let's have a look at some of the things you can do. Once you install the program, you'll see a little icon for it on your desktop, and then you'll have a wheel, and that wheel will allow you to control it. It will also show up in your task pane down here, and you'll see that there's a little icon for it in there as well. And some of the things that you just see there is part of my editing software. So I'm actually using my editing software to show you where my mouse is. But I'm going to stop that now and I'm going to go exclusively with PointerFocus. So with PointerFocus, if I click on the little mouse icon here, notice I now, anywhere I go, you can see where I am. And if I click, you'll notice that it puts in a little red circle indicating a left click and then a little blue circle to indicate a right click. And I can configure those properties by going into the shortcut, and underneath that highlight cursor, I can actually say show the text for the click action. And now when I go in and click, it'll be left button click, right button click. And so it shows me everything that's happening. Now I can also go in and I'll turn off the focus. Well, actually I'll keep that focus on. I can go in and I can choose to have text highlighted or keystrokes. So if I choose to have my keystrokes highlighted, let's say I need to press something like the Shift key. Notice that down below here, it says that I'm currently holding the Shift key, or I could press the Control key. And any key that I'm pressing will show up as text, and that helps students to understand exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to turn that off for the moment. I can also go in and you'll see that I have the ability to have this pointer focus. This is a bit different. Notice I still have the highlight of the yellow circle here, but notice the rest of my screen dims. So it basically says, look, let's look right here at this eagle up here in this tree. You can see there's an eagle in the tree. The rest of the screen is dimmed. So it's a little bit different from just the focus button, which allows the screen to remain lit. I can also go in, and this is a handy feature, I can have a pen. So now I could go in and I could draw a circle around the eagle in the tree. I could focus on the eagle in the tree, and you can see that I can draw attention to things that might be in the scene that I have here. Another cool tool is the Magnifier tool. When I click on there, let's go over here and I'll hover my mouse over the eagle, and you can see down below it's a little bit magnified. Now I can also affect anything here. I'll just turn that off for a second here. I can change the behaviors of any of these tools. So for example, if I want it to be a little bit more magnified, I can increase the amount of magnification. I can do a zoom factor. I can increase that. There's a lot of different tools in here. The pen here, I can change pen colors, thickness of the pen. I can, in terms of the spotlight, I can determine how much my screen dims. It can actually be quite fun. You can make it quite opaque. So now if I go here, notice that the entire screen is gone just where my mouse is, you can see. So obviously I don't really want that. That's not really as functional as I would like it, so I'll turn that off. Okay, so there's an example of a useful tool that might help you when you're remote teaching or teaching in the classroom and you want to bring some pointer focus to your lectures. So there you have a neat little program that's fairly inexpensive that you can use in order to help students understand where you're at all times. Thanks for watching. I hope that you found that useful.